Black on black. Lamborghini Murcielago. Holy smokes. Insane spec on this Z06. This is insane. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and in today's video we are at Carolina Exotic Car Club for a absolutely wonderful car meet they're having on this oh so beautiful day. Look at the sunlight. We're gonna go in, we're gonna see what type of shenanigans they might be getting into, some of the examples that they have for you guys. And just like that, let's get into the video. All right, guys, coming into the car show, and we're gonna try to go through it. So many cars back there. I did take a sneak peek before I came and showed you guys, but love this Porsche. I believe it's a 911 with this Martini livery. Porsche has so many different variants of their cars, it's hard to keep track. But this Martini livery on this one is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then coming around, we do have a 600 LT. And in my personal opinion, the 600 LT is probably one of the most underrated McLarens. This one is very lightly optional with a little bit of carbon. Doesn't have a whole lot, but the Alcantara on the dash and everything, lovely spec on the inside. And it's black on black. One thing about the 600 LTs is that the exhaust does come out of the top, and so they do have to put a little bit of a protective cover right here on the actual spoiler. But the body kit on the 600 is absolutely amazing, and this one with the little pinstripes and things on the diffuser and aero bits, real beautiful car. And then we have probably one of my personal favorites, this AMG GTR. I mean, when you look at that, I guess you would call it like a Hulk green. Just absolutely beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Trying to imagine seeing one of these just out on the highway driving. Just beautiful spec. You can see he does have the piano black up there in the center console area. A little bit of carbon for the actual wing. You good, buddy? Beautiful spec on this GTR. And like I told you guys, so many more cars. We're gonna try to make it to all of them before they leave, but good gracious, just a whole lot of cars. Let's come first to this Ferrari 458. And I believe this may be a Aperta. I know that the regular Ferrari doesn't necessarily have these louvered fenders. It says it right here. I can't necessarily read it, though, so I'm not sure. But I do believe this is a special edition of the Ferrari 458, finished in this yellow. Beautiful car. You can see the Ferrari engine right there in the back. Those iconic valve covers. Good gracious. Real nice spec on this car. And the interior is a brown. Wow. Or maybe that's just the way that the sun is shining over, but I think the interior is like a brown. No, it's a brown color. Yellow and brown. Wow. Very unique to this Ferrari. Coming around to this one, and you guys can see what I'm talking about, the difference in them. This one does have the little louvered fenders, and this one does not have the louvered fenders. So I'm not sure what the special edition of this one is. If you guys know, leave a comment down below to let me know. But this white one isn't bad either, with the beige interior. Now I'm hoping I can review one of these and get one of these on the channel for you guys here pretty soon. I do have it in the works, so make sure you guys stay tuned. This one is a spider version because it does have the retractable hardtop. Real nice spec. You can see Ferrari, absolutely massive brake rotors on the back. Good gracious, and they are a two-piece design. This is a beautiful car. Coming over here, we do have some of your Porsches. Now, me personally, I'm not a big Porsche guy. Like I said, they do have so many different variants that it's hard to keep track. But this older model one, I like this one. Something that you would see in like a Cars movie. This is a Porsche 1600. I like this. I wouldn't drive it, but I do like it. We do have that same green 911 Targa that we saw in the last video. Another old school Porsche. A beautiful Porsche GT3, I believe. Finished in that candy apple red. Nice, man, nice. See the interior of this one is finished in like almost like an off-white. You got a little fly crawling right there on the dash. Interesting. Nice. I think I did a review on one similar to this one. Now, this one does have a manual transmission, which is lovely to see in any car, but especially in a Porsche. But I did do a review on one that was similar to this one. A lot of their Porsches are made just about the same, but real nice spec on this one. We do have a green one as well, and maneuver through some of these people. Coming around to this side, we do have a Aston Martin finished in this beautiful speckled green. I'm not quite sure what this is. Finished in this absolutely beautiful green. DBS, real nice example of this Aston Martin. We do have somebody about to pull off in a Ferrari, California. See if I can get them pulling off real quick. Beautiful, man. That's just insane to me. We do have what I believe is another 600 LT. This one doesn't have all the extra little finesse that the one that we saw earlier has. However, you have some carbon options around the back, same exhaust coming out the top. Beautiful spec. I believe this one is spec'd out a little bit by MSO, which I believe is McLaren Special Operations Team. They do a lot of, customizing for McLarens, whether it's body kits or a little bit more performance, that type of thing. Love the gold calipers on this, or that might be like an orange. It's hard for me to tell based off of the sun, but real nice spec. And the paint color, the amount of sparkle that's in this paint is insane. We do have a few more Porsches. This one right here, that Targa, absolutely wide hips. I wish I could get behind Porsche, man. Porsche is they just got too many different variants that look the exact same to me. And it's just too much to keep up with. This one right here, though, this GT3 finished in this beautiful Monterey blue. Love this, man. With the yellow calipers, look at how they shine off of the rims. Beautiful spec. And the rims on these are actually, they have a center lock wheel on them. So it's just this one piece in the center instead of having regular lug nuts like you're accustomed to seeing. This one is, it's an automatic. Still a nice spec on this Porsche, man. Excellent spec on this Porsche. I love the snorkels that come out of the front. It's beautiful. We do have a Lamborghini Diablo. Really don't see these too often. Now, the one that I like the most, I'll try to put a picture of it up on the screen if I can find it on the internet, but there's this almost midnight purple Lamborghini Diablo that looks absolutely insane. Now, they did have a bunch of different variants of these Diablos, some being a little bit more performance focused than others. Owner does have the engine cover up on this one so we can see that V12. Beautiful spec, man. Beautiful car. Still almost all original. Beautiful spec. And then we have probably my favorite car, this Lamborghini Mercy. Now, I heard about this car, was here, but I never thought I would actually be able to catch it. We do have a black on black Lamborghini Murcielago. Now, unfortunately, it is not the gated manual. You guys can see it does still have that automatic. But when it comes to Lamborghinis, I mean, Murcielago is like probably one of the most sought after ones that you can get. That absolutely massive, massive girth of the back of this car. Insane. Now, for me, this was my poster car as a child. And so this is something that I definitely be able to obtain one day. At least I hope to. Absolutely a beautiful spec. It does have the stock wheels and everything. Oh my God. And the owner does also have a Hummer on this side. Not sure if this is like an H1 or H2. I believe it's the H1. It's an H1. I know it had that military, like that rugged look. So this is awesome, bro. We do have a Ferrari coming through. Not quite sure what the name or model of this one is, but it sounds amazing. Oh, that's new. Another C8 Corvette. This one has the window sticker on it. I don't think it's for sale out here though. Love the white on the interior. Real nice spec. Smells amazing, man. I love the way that new Corvettes smell. We have a brand new Z06. Now, as many of you know, the Z06 has been, I don't know, probably the most sought after car, at least as far as Corvettes go. The most sought after car here as of late. I don't really find a lot of these that are up for sale, which is unfortunate because I've been trying to get a review done on one, but love them. This one has the Z07 package with all the extra aero bits, and it is a 70th anniversary, which makes it just that much more special. You can see it does have carbon everywhere. Side skirts are carbon. The rear wing is carbon. It has carbon on the inside, and this front splitter is all carbon. Insane spec on this Z06, and the roof is carbon. I didn't even see the roof. We have another Lambo coming through. Holy smokes! This sounds insane. No freaking way. And we will get down to that one here in a second, but let's wrap up here. We have your Camaro Z01. I recently did a review on one of these. Nice car. This is the one with the 1LE package, so you do have all the extra aero bits with the flat black on the hood as well as the carbon right there. Absolutely beautiful. We do have a Mercedes-Benz C63. Not really too into the Mercedes-Benz, however, nice spec nonetheless. We have a few more Porsches, and we have a Hellcat. Now, I believe this is just a regular Hellcat. I don't think it's a red eye. We do have a Ferrari 812 Superfast coming in. This is insane. Ferrari 812 Superfast. This looks insane. We are going to go check that out here in a second. But I believe this is a regular Hellcat, and I would imagine that the owner probably has a few mods on it just to make it a little bit faster. It is very easy to get these over 1,000 horsepower. And coming over, we do have a bit of an old school for you guys. Just want to give you guys this real quick. It is sitting over here by its lonesome. It does have what looks like a fully redone, rebuilt motor, or it could be the original motor just kept in real good shape. However, real nice spec on this. Now, I believe this is an old Chevelle SS. My dad would probably definitely know what this is. It does have the Super Sport. I was trying to see, yeah, it is. It's a Chevelle SS. Beautiful. I think my uncle had one of these cars. Unfortunately, he didn't keep it the way I would like him to, but beautiful car, man. A few more new additions down this way. We do have the 911 Turbo S. Bit of an older model. However, nice nonetheless. Beautiful headlights, insane, man. And we have this extremely decked out BMW M2. Carbon everywhere. Carbon absolutely everywhere. Love the louvered fenders on this one. Carbon on the mirror caps. Awesome. This sounds good. It ain't stopped. It ain't stopped. For all the folks that left the show, they did miss out on this Lamborghini Aventador. I believe this is an S model in this beautiful oceanic blue almost. Real nice spec on this one, man. Real nice spec. Got this Corvette's coming through. Let's see if we can get this one. Nice Z06, man. Anyway, real nice spec on this Lambo. You guys heard it when it came in. Absolutely insane. You have that massive V12 in the back. Anytime you see a Lamborghini Aventador, man, just an excellent experience. Anytime you see one. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. I believe this one does have an aftermarket exhaust because it sounds absolutely insane. Got a few of the Porsche guys rolling out. We do have a Ferrari 812 Superfast finished in all red. Seeing these Ferraris, especially their V12 models, just absolutely insane. Now this does have a front engine V12. You can see the interior quality, absolutely insane. Now this for me isn't as stunning as the Lamborghini Aventador that we saw. Got another Porsche leaving, but very, very nice spec nonetheless. And I think they actually have another one that's a different color on the inside that we'll have to check out. Beautiful spec. Last but not least, we do have, I'm not sure what model Ferrari this is. See if they got it on the inside. The Roma. The Ferrari Roma. Now, this is probably, I think it's a bit of a newer Ferrari. I'm not sure what engine they have in it. I'm assuming it's probably still a V12 by the way it sounded when it came in. But very nice car, lovely spec. Wish that they had to do like carbon fiber for this side seal or something, but overall, insane. That beautiful Ferrari red. Anytime you see that red, you already know what it is. Nice, man. Nice. All right, guys, moving on with the show. We do have what I believe is a Land Rover Defender. And this right here, I'm not really into like SUVs or any type of sport utility vehicle, but this right here with the military look, you do have this nice leather quilted stitching on the inside and like these cool seats on the back. I would definitely ride something like this. Coming around to the end of the supercars, we do have a pair of Porsches, one being a 911, I believe GT3. Let me go around and look around back. Normally they have it around back. Yep, 911 GT3, and then this one being a GT4. I love the GT4s because they do have this very racy look to them, whereas the 911s are just so much wider. And this one finished in this white on white. Beautiful spec on this one. You can see the owner does have Alcantara. Very nice spec. Had to get one of these on the channel too. Up next, we do have this Aston. Now, I posted a bunch of shorts about this Aston. It is their newer model. I'm not quite sure what the model is. You know, Aston Martin has a whole bunch of different models down to the DB9, the DB11, DBS, a whole bunch of different ones. I'm not quite sure what this one is. The owner of this one looks like he does have a little bit of performance modifications in the center because I know they did not come from the factory with that right there. So he might have it a little bit modified, but overall, this James Bond type Aston with the little red accents, beautiful spec. Over here we have a lime green McLaren 720S. Now I actually did a review on one of these. I wish I could have got this green one. I mean, I know it's about the same as far as features go, but insane. Got carbon on the mirror caps, carbon on the roof. It's an absolutely beautiful spec. Beautiful spec on this McLaren. And this green, I'm not sure if this green is a wrap or if it's actual paint. Absolutely massive carbon ceramic brakes. Beautiful color on this McLaren, beautiful spec. We have what I believe is a Porsche 911 Carrera GTS. Let me go around to the back. Normally Porsche keeps there, yep. So, and this guy looks like he actually drives his car. You can see on the inside, just straight race car with the carbon seats, absolutely no trim in this center area whatsoever. We do have right next to it a Corvette Z06 finished in this beautiful, almost cherry red. It's a nice spec on this Z06, and it's almost completely stock. A lot of these Z06s, you'll see like a different set of wheels or something, but this one is basically stock. And right next to it, we have a 5.0 Mustang, which I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that the 5.0 is here with a lot of these other cars. That is a little shocking to me. I'm assuming he probably has this one modified a little bit because you can see that he does have Shelby wheels on it. They're not the original Mustang wheels, so it's probably definitely modified a little bit. We have a Nissan GTR. Now, the guy who owns this GTR, normally I see him around town in Greenville. You see the white Brembo calipers, real nice spec. He also spec'd out the inside just a little bit. This is awesome. Now, as far as these NACA ducts, I do have a pair of NACA ducts coming for my Nissan. I don't have a GTR, I do have a Maxima, but I am going to do my best to make it look as race car-y as the GTR does. C8, regular base model Stingray. I do like the spec on this one though. Even got the engine cover. Even got the engine cover a little bit customized in there. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. A Grand Sport. Now, the thing that I like about the Grand Sports is they give you the Z06 body. The bad part about them is you do normally still get the regular base engine, but you do get that Z06 body kit. So it can be extremely difficult to tell the Grand Sports from the Z06s. Normally the Grand Sports will have like some stripes on the fender to let you know. You also have the little Grand Sport badge right there, but real nice spec on this one with that red. You guys can see the carbon in there a little bit. Really, really nice spec. We have a Mercedes-Benz, this is C63? Yep. We have a Mercedes-Benz C63. And that, again, candy red. The red isn't as pretty as the Z06 that we saw down there. But nevertheless, that is a beautiful red. You can see, look at all the carbon on the center console. That is insane. And then looking at the actual seats, those bucket seats, heavily bolstered. This is an insane spec. It does have that V8 with that hot V design and where the turbos are actually in the center of the car instead of being normally on the side like you would expect to see them. That hot V sort of keeps everything that may be hot, turbos, exhaust, it keeps it in the center of the engine. Real nice spec, and of course, you know, tuned by AMG. Can't get much better than that. And then we have this beautiful blue. I believe this is a CT5V. I wish he had the hood popped up on this, because if this is the CT5V, then it does have that supercharged engine. Yep, CT5V. This is insane. And it's the black wing. And the blue color on this, that almost Bayside or Monterey blue. Real nice specs. Not sure why he got the brake calipers finished in like a red color though, especially with this blue spec. But we have a Lexus, I believe this is a LC500. Has an absolutely massive V8 right here up front. This LC500 finished in that beautiful yellow. Now, for the longest time, I actually wanted one of these cars, because you do get the mix of performance and luxury. You guys can see on the inside that beautiful leather that they have. I wanted one of these for the longest time. Of course, they are just extremely expensive, well, at least for me at the moment. But hopefully that'll change pretty soon. But that yellow color that they have on this one, absolutely amazing.
Superheroes, you ever hear that?
I've heard that before, yeah.
Everybody that owned one said it was like that, but I still would have traded. I would have had a Countach, white one. And guess what? It was an anniversary.
Oh, so it was even more special.
Yep. That guy that has it now, 500,000. Wow.